This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. That's the true power of heaven and earth, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continually teach us this truth. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in his word and truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this could be an edifying video, and it's going to be a quick video. All right, but Babylon is through. This place is done. There's no healing for this place. Okay, I got two articles I want to hit real quick. The first one is, and I've seen these articles floating around. All right, the first one is, it says New York Buffalo International Airport out of fuel and unable to refuel aircraft. Okay, so this is just the beginning. Soon it's gonna be all these airports, man, because we're in a diesel shortage right now. And Mario put up this post yesterday on X, which he's a reliable source. You know, he interviews, Larry Johnson and, different other analysts, speaking on, this war situation and other things. But he put up an article saying how diesel right now is about $187 a barrel, man. Okay. So, hey, we're about to see diesel go through the roof. And diesel is needed for damn near everything. Diesel is the bloodline of America, okay? Because farmers need diesel. Gas stations, right? For you to get your gas, these trucks that carry the gas, they need diesel, okay? For food and other supplies to get to these grocery stores, these restaurants, these trucks require diesel. Ambulances, fire trucks require diesel. Okay, so this is going to cause inflation to get out of control, man. And there's nothing they can do to patch this. Okay, they've been manipulating the markets. They've been selling, their reserves, using up the reserves to keep the price of gas down. And then they're saying, oh yeah, the markets is breaking numbers. The markets is doing better than ever, because it's all manipulated. But it's getting to the point where they won't be able to hide it anymore, and it's all going to collapse at once. That's why war is inevitable, man. And today is supposed to be economic D-Day for Iran. All right, which China is speaking against it. But, Trump is talking about Iran is destroyed, Iran is defeated, saying all this, talking about how they're about to put, super sanctions on them that's going to destroy their economy. Hey, we're going to see what happens, man. But I got this other article. It says the U.S. has just 41 days of crude oil inventory left, the lowest level in half a century. So, mind you, they're selling some of that to manipulate the prices. So, we're about to see, man, by the end of this year, Lord willing, okay, we're about to see hyperinflation. This place is done. That's why I started off with this in Jeremiah. All right, I'm going to read verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed, because none of you people, you Babylonians, thought that this would happen. And a lot of you you don't even know what's going on. You don't even realize that this place is on its way out. Okay, you don't realize that we're about to enter into hyperinflation, which will lead to famine. And it's going to be quick, man. All right? It's not going to take long for people to lose their minds, for people to start robbing and killing because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, like as it says in 2nd Esdras 15. People are going to get desperate, man. You women, you're going to be the most vulnerable. So take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Right? So Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is against this place, and he's the one that's bringing it down. That's why there's no healing for this place. There's nothing they can do to bring America back to the 1950s, man, to the 1920s. There's nothing they can do to resuscitate this place, to revive this place. All right. That's why what they're about to do, which is all part of their agenda anyway. They want this current setup to collapse. They want no more gas stations, no more gas, no more, jobs and using the dollar. Everything is about to go digital and AI. Okay, they want you in driverless cars. They want you to where they can watch you through cameras and track everything you do. Okay? Total control, man. That's the path that we're headed to their NWO, the image of the beast. Okay? So we're about to see, man, it's about to get bad out here. All right. And they're talking about 18 months of blackouts. You already got what's happening in, where's that at again? Damn, I forget where it's at. Brother's been doing videos on it. But they've been in a blackout, man. Gary, Indiana, I believe. Hey, they're in Jacob's trouble right now. And it's gonna spread throughout the rest of the country. So let me grab this in 2nd Esdras 6. Like I said, this ain't gonna be a long video. This 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So these trucks, they're not gonna be able to move, man. Because once diesel goes through the roof and eventually we run out, they're not going to have any, they're not going to have what they need to even move these trucks. So these grocery stores, these convenience stores, everything is going to suddenly be empty, which will cause hyperinflation, man, because they're going to have to increase the price. It costs more to move goods, but once the goods stop moving, whatever they have, they're going to have to increase the price, man. And that's when people going to just start stealing, man, and killing and robbing. It's about to get bad, man. Okay? So all this shit about to be empty, man. And it ain't going to be no more jobs either. All right? We're about to see more jobs start laying off people. We already been seeing it, but it's going to be more because a lot of these businesses, they're going to shut down because they're not going to have anything coming in, any goods coming to sell. So guess what? They're going to have to fire their employees. And they're going to have to shut down. And we're about to see that, man, on a grand scale. Let me grab this in Isaiah 24 because this place is broken down, man. It's over. All right. And this is beautiful. This is what we want. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Right. So this place is the city of confusion. Babylon just means confusion. And it's being broken down. And every house is shut up that no man may come in. We're about to see like I said, these businesses go out of business. That's why the scriptures say in Ecclesiastes, the grinding shall cease. It ain't gonna be no jobs, man. It's about to get bad out here. Okay, you people ain't seen nothing yet. And they got the bread and circus going on to keep you people distracted. But it's about to get to a point where you won't be able to be distracted from reality. When you go to the pump and you paying $6, $7 a gallon for regular, and diesel hits $10, $11, $12, you ain't gonna be able to keep acting like nothing's going on, man. Okay? It says there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is going. And that's what's about to happen. All the mirth is about to be going. You know, all the bread and circus is about to shut down. All right, we're about to enter a wartime economy, man. The draft is coming. Okay? It's about to go down. So there's going to be a crying for wine in the streets. People are going to want to relax. People are going to miss these times where everything was so-called normal. They could party. They could turn up. People going to miss that, man. Ain't going to be no more mirth. In the city is left desolation. And the gate is smitten with destruction. So this place is about to be like, what's that? It's about to be like a apocalyptic movie, man. I was thinking about, what's it called? Mad Max, or like a you know how it was in the Book of Eli. You know, it's gonna be worse though. It's gonna be worse than any post-apocalyptic movie, TV show, whatever. It's going to be worse than any time in history. The scriptures say that there has not been a time like this, nor shall there ever be. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble. All right? It's going down, man. So, you know, we're going to continue to be on our watch, see what happens with this economic D-Day. Because it sounds like, hey, we're about to see the economic crash, man. Because these other nations, they're getting rid of they're selling their treasury bonds. Okay, no one wants to buy the U.S. debt. And the world is beginning to see they can't rely on Babylon. Okay, that they don't want to be bullied by Babylon. So they're looking for other avenues outside of the dollar already, man. This place is done. This place is over. Wrap it up. It's circling the drain, man. Okay? So, you know, I'm going to listen to what these analysts say and see what news come out. You know, we on our watch, man. We're looking for the total destruction of this place. But Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, I'm going to say shalom.